Well, hey, I'm coming back in with new details on the tables that we've been working on this week, and let's see if I can turn that around there where you're going to be able to see, and down a little bit. I was going to take the liquid patina and add a little of the weathered wood, the dark paint from the top, in order to make a custom finish. And I will still probably try that on the other side of the table. I put the first coat of liquid patina on there, but that needs to dry. Then I decided on this side that I would make a custom wax, which I did with the weathered wax mixed in with the clear wax, with the weathered wood I mean, and that did make a darker wax. But then I decided in the actual details I wanted them to show up more, so I went back with DIY's regular dark wax. The first thing I did was go over the piece with the clear wax, and so that the dark wax wouldn't go too far in. And I've probably waited too long because I was setting up this video, but I wanted it really dark in the crevices. So the first thing I did was go over it with the DIY clear wax, and then I went back over the entire area with the custom wax that I mixed by doing about 3 tablespoons of the clear wax and mixed with about 1 tablespoon of the weathered wood, the dark brown, to tie them in together. Then I decided I didn't believe that was going to be as dark as I wanted it in the crevices, so I went with the regular DIY dark wax only in the areas where there was a lot of detail. So I'm trying to hurry up and wipe that back off of the areas that I want to highlight. And again, think of it just like you do makeup or in photographs and paintings and things like that. You want to have an area that's your focal point, and your focal point should be bigger and brighter and stick out in the middle. This is going to be my focal point on this table. So we want the light parts to really be light. I may come back with some white wax over that later, I don't know. But I wanted to come back in here today and show you the sort of the change of plans and the progress on this. And as soon as I get this wiped down, I'll show you what's going on with the tabletops. On the other one, I was planned on doing the dry brushing, and that was an epic fail on my part. I couldn't figure out how to do it and do a good job and do it quickly enough today. Today's a rainy, dreary day, and I don't see very well today. I know y'all have probably heard me talking about my eye surgery. Well, not seeing very well today. That just scraped all the way down to the wood, which is a good thing because that gives just a little bit more emphasis there. But anyway, I'm not seeing real well today, so that's frustrating to me. So I'm just doing the best I can with what I have, and also just trying to show and to say, you know, when things get rough, that doesn't mean quit. That means change your plans, do something different, continue on. Don't let little things get you down. I am not going to let any kind of little thing get me down. I'm going to continue to work and to do the best I can. The reason I went back with the dark wax on top of the custom wax is that I really, really wanted these crevices to be dark, and I just didn't get that dark enough, and I didn't want to continue to test the formula that I was using on what color wax to use or how much paint to add to the wax. Let's see if I can get out of the way and you can see that. So I didn't want today to continue that, but on the other side of this table, we'll see tomorrow. I think today's my birthday, so tomorrow I may be going with my best friend to Beaumont, Texas to hang out for the day. So I may or may not be here tomorrow, and I'll decide over the time that I'm off whether or not I'm going to do something different to the other side of this table like I had planned, or whether we'll try that the other formula and the other way of accomplishing this aged look on the other leg, or whether I'm just gonna, because this hopefully will belong to someone one day, whether I'm going to stay consistent with it, which is probably knowing me what I'm going to do. But I'm trying to leave some in the crevices and get some out of the crevices. So I think you can see from there that it does look, and I probably could have used dark and decrepit. That's another one of the patinas that I could have used without mixing it. But like I said, at the time I was planning on trying to tie in the tone of the top of the table into the bottom of the table. But I believe that I do like this. I'll probably touch it up a little bit more. But I did want to say one more thing about the dry brushing technique that I was trying on this table. Let me see if I can turn it around a little bit. And I showed you that in a video earlier today. It was a fail. Well, what I did after that, I'm going to pull you a little bit closer, hopefully that won't make you dizzy, is while that paint was still a little bit wet, which was a little bit of the apothecary, I put the weathered wood, the brown color, on my damp brush and went back and forth over it to see if just lightening the top in some areas would look good. Now I kind of do like that look, but that's still not what I'm going for on the top of these tables. So what my plan is for Monday on this, and if you have a different idea, tell me in the comments below and we'll try it. But another technique that I've used before on another gray and black table in there is to dip my brush on the left hand side in, say, the weathered wood, and on the right hand side, my damp brush, in the apothecary, and then go back and forth, sort of blending the colors, leaving more actual sort of paint lines showing, for lack of a better term. I want it to look like a little bit of a wood grain. I want it to look like the lines that are on there. I really want to tie this bottom color into the top as I wanted to tie the top into the bottom. I think that'll really look good. So that's the technique that we're going to try on this, and I'm not sure when, maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, but the next time you see these tables, hopefully I'll have this bottom part all waxed and finished and have figured out what kind of technique to use on the top. And if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to learn and you'd like me to try, you know, I'm always happy to try something new. That's how we all learn. Let me know, tell me in the comments. And what do you think about this table so far? Do you like the aged look? Do you think I should try something else on the other side, or let's go ahead and finish it up like it looks? Let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to take anything into consideration. That's what I'm here for, to help us all learn. I appreciate you, and have a good day.